beginning. This is the key point for getting into the bear. Something that's going to help to prep us for this is just shifting back and forth. We actually perform this in our warm-ups when we're using our wrist warm-ups. Focus on your shoulders. Are you shrugging? What's going on with your back? Are you rounding your back? These are things that we don't want to do. So keep the shoulders pulled down. Keep the feet shoulder width apart. And this is the first position that we want, the hands and knees position. From here, we're going to focus on going up into the A-frame position. Feet are shoulder width apart. And Junior is simply going to lift his rear end and he's going to go back. Now, the hip position for this, in the very beginning, is a neutral position. So what that means is that Junior's going to relax his head so that he's looking past the center mark towards his toes. This is going to help in strengthening us, this position, and helping us to get ready for the bear walk. Let's take a look at a couple of the points here. Notice that Junior's heels are up off the ground. Perfectly fine in the very beginning. Gradually we want to work on dropping the heels down towards the ground, but I don't want to force him to do that. So he's only going to go to the point where he's comfortable with this. So is this comfortable for you?
Yeah.
Great. That's where he needs to be. His legs are locked out, which is wonderful. But if you can't lock your legs out, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Focus on pulling your rear end up towards the ceiling. Focus on pushing away from the ground with your hands. That's very good. That was a good push right there. Similar to what we're doing in our warm-ups, where we're extending the arm up into the air. This is what we want to be doing when we're working on this. So Junior's going to relax, exhale, and drop his knees to the ground. We go back into the hands and the knees position. So we'll start in this position, and then exhale as we drive the rear end up into the air, pushing down and away, getting into the A-frame position. Finding a position that's comfortable for you, working on holding this position. Exhale, and you'll come back down, knees to the floor. Now finally, once we have that down, and we know where we are, we're comfortable with the knees and the hands position, we're comfortable with the A-frame position, we can then start putting this into motion. This is the bear walk. This is what we're after. So Junior's going to exhale, taking his rear end up into the air. He's going to take one hand forward, placing it just slightly forward of the other hand. He's then going to take the opposite leg, in this case the left leg, pull it forward. Now when you're performing this, there's no need to try and pull your foot up as close to your hand as possible. And as a matter of fact, I don't want you to do that. Take very small baby steps. Very small baby steps. This time he's going to bring his left hand past his right hand. His right foot comes forward. He's keeping his rear end up in the air. This is great. The head is neutral. You can relax the head. There should be no strain in the neck whatsoever. Exhale as he takes his right hand forward. His left leg is going to follow. Nice and slow. Go at your own pace. Exhale. Each time you do it, just keep going. Very good, very good. Okay, I'm going to have him stop right here. In the very beginning, you only need to focus on going forward. That's it. But we also have the option of going in reverse. So, to show you how to go in reverse, you just simply take one foot back, take the opposite hand back, you push it down and away. Let's reverse the direction. Now what's going on with the reverse direction is that the load is to the arms. The legs become the support. When you're going forward, you're pushing away using the legs, and the arms are simply a support system for this bear walk going forward. So come back for me one more time and notice how he has to push down and away. Very different feeling than going forward. But the bear walk is going to be our first basic movement that we're going to be focusing on. Make sure that you have the first position down, the hands in knees position, Then make sure that you have the A-frame position, go into an A-frame, and once you have this, you can start putting it into motion for the bear walk. Our next movement is the monkey. The monkey is going to focus on the squat. Once we have the squat down, we'll put that into motion. So the first thing that we need to take a look at is the squat. How far down can you get in your squat? We cover this in a warm-up, and of course you're working on it. This is going to be another great opportunity for you